go, boys! Never fucking stop to believe! League of Legends. There is a saying that you never quit this game, you can only take breaks of it. In the background, you can see me at the time I was last playing the game for real. This was in 2021, where I also peaked as a diamond player in League of Legends. But even in my season, where I played the most games I ever did and climbed all the way to Diamond 4, due to satisfaction and severe ranked anxiety, we are only talking about 83 games that I played in this season, which is nothing compared to the top of the player base. I mean, there are players in League, especially in the high ranks, that play the same amount I played in a whole season, and it only takes them a few weeks. But now these times are long gone, and my peak rank lies several years in the past. But it turns out I am actually one of those guys who never quit the game and only took a long break. So now let's find out how washed I really am, and if I am still able to compete. So my peak was in 2021. Where I reached Diamond, I was a jungle main and loved to play champs like Lee Sin, Amumu, Zac or Jarvan IV. After hitting Diamond, I was satisfied, and even though I always wondered if I maybe could go higher in the ladder, I was never able to find out, because I was satisfied with my rank and I actually had severe ranked anxiety, which always stopped me from playing. So I took my peak season, and I only played enough games just to not de-rank and decay out of Diamond, and after the season was over, my rank was gone and so was I. And I thought, this is it. I will never touch that game again, and I will especially never touch the ranked game mode ever again. I went into other games, I touched some grass, and I left League behind. Although, to be fully transparent, I never 100% quit the game. Every now and then, I watched some esports or played some ARAMs and TFTs with some friends, but tryharding was long gone. But now I am back, and now I want to find out what I am still able to do. What can I achieve if I really try? So welcome to this journey where a washed veteran returns to finally reach his potential. So after not playing for years, obviously a lot have changed. So the first thing I did was just playing the game again. I hopped into ARAMs, normal games, and Swift Plays. Oh damn, these Swift Plays, man. Swift Play is a mode that was added to the game in 2025. And it replaced the blind pick normals, and if you have never played it, it is like League on steroids. So you start on level 3, get more gold, more XP, and Drake Soul is already taken with 2 Drakes. Also Elder spawns at minute 15, so the whole game mode is basically one full-on, big, long team fight. And there is a lot of adrenaline. It's fast-paced, has a lot of fights, and is really entertaining. It always reminds me a bit of the times where I spent nights playing Earth with my friends back in the days. It is also basically the main reason why I'm making this video and why I returned to League fully. It hooked me again. The rush of outplaying your opponent, winning your team fight and destroying the enemy's nexus, the addiction, it was back all over again. So I played more and more, tried out new champions, new roles, new things, just for fun, you know? I never tryharded, but I had a blast. But after a while, I had the thought, can I even compete again? I mean, my games so far were complete coin flips, which lies in the nature of the Swift Play game mode and also how I embraced it. As I mentioned, I tried a lot of new stuff, I went in all the time, I tried to outplay my opponents and just have fun. But this thought of can I go back into the ranked queue, compete again, and maybe finally reach my full potential or find out what my full potential even is. It stuck with me. So I booted up my old Smurf account, which peak rank was in Season 6, where it was ranked in Platinum 4, which to remind you was equal to being Emerald in today's game, because back then Emerald did not exist. And lastly, the account was ranked in Season 2024 Split 2, where I played a whopping 6 games and only won 2 out of them, and the rank was also Plat, but then Emerald also existed. So I went on the account, queued for rank, logged in my old main Lee Sin, let the game pick me runes, which is a phenomenal feature, made myself ready, went into the game, and fucking inted. I mean, in my first minutes of playing, yeah, this is what you see right here. I am just inting. I crawled a bit back into the game. I had this one little highlight, but I lost. I played really bad. I was really washed. And I also noticed that I had some huge problems with the slow pace of the game. I was so used to the Swifties, playing fast, fighting the whole game, coin flipping everything, and being just all over the place all the time, that this game just felt slow, and I was simply not able to adapt. It was a bad experience, and my whole confidence was gone in a game. So I quit again, and never turned back. Nah, I'm just kidding. Obviously not. I took a quick break, analyzed my replay a bit, and then queued up again. But this time, I put my ego aside. I did not pick my flashy, nicely Sin, and rather stuck to my old best champion, Jarvan IV, which was basically the backbone of my diamond climb back in the days. It is the champion that I was able to rely on when I was too scared to pick Lee Sin, or I simply felt that today is not the day for all these mechanics. And although the game was also in a lower elo suddenly. So with the Lee Sin game, my first game, I played in low emerald, high plat, and this was suddenly in mid to low platinum. I think because I inted and lost my first game. I still think that this change was the main reason I was able to bounce back and take a really nice, crazy win with my Jarvan IV. I mean, just look at this quick summary of the game. So the game started pretty well with a cheesy gank on level 2 on top lane, which was the first kill for me, and it was a good gank because it worked, but I think it wasn't the best because Warwick could have swept my bot lane at this point because I didn't know where he started. But yet still, a clean gank, I got a kill, and after that I full cleared into the Krabby, where then the Seraphine decided to contest it, and I thought we have an easy kill, but she was just too fast, until Thresh decided to go all in, flashed, but she dodged, and now we were in this really awkward spot because the Thresh didn't realize that he went a little bit too deep right here. I then tried to slow down the Warwick, but thanks to that I was in a pretty bad spot right now, so I decided that it's best to engage on the Mbessa, but my Silas then also missed everything. I got flashed on from Warwick, tried to run away, but still died, and for some reason my Thresh then decided that it's time to be greedy again, and he somehow also dies there. I still don't know why he was still there, but yeah, it was just an unfortunate start. It didn't get better when the Drake spawned, because now I thought it's a really bad call from the enemies to start the Drake. Warwick was already half-life, and we were able to just continue the Drake and take it on. We also had a man advantage because Mbessa was back right here, but for some reason the Silas decided he does not have to be there. He was outside of the Dragon Pit. I don't know why. Then my Jinx missed some auto attacks because she didn't auto Warwick and autoed the Drake right there, and so he was able to steal it, lifesteal, and then just completely messes up, and this was so bad played. I still think it wasn't a bad call per se, that it was right to contest that Drake, but oh man, we played that so awful. So I decided I have to play topside because I just didn't trust my bot lane at all in this game because they just fucked up so many things. So I went topside, and this was actually a great call. We were able to kill Heimer again, and now we were also able, thanks to our strong topside, to contest some skirmishes right here. For example, here we killed Mbessa, then Warwick went in. For some reason he went so deep, I just don't know why, but this meant that we were also able to just run him down. I flashed after him to secure the kill, and then God knows why, but Heimerdinger also decided to play aggressive even though he knew I was there, so we were also able to just kill the Heimerdinger right here, which was just a juicy kill that my Tahm Kench took. And this meant that together with my Tahm Kench I was now pretty strong, and we were actually able to contest some stuff. For example, here we wanted to contest the Drake, then Kai'Sa jumped in but had no mana, so we were able to stun lock her and then just kill her, and Warwick decided to run after me even though my E was still there. So we won that fight and were able to secure that Drake right here. But I mean, the game was still pretty doomed, because my bot lane still died 2v2 over and over again. And if we take a quick look at the scoreboard, we can see that it was just awful. You know, my teammates, besides the Tahm Kench, but the bot side was basically 1 in 15. But yeah, I was hugely fed, so I was even able to contest this tower right here because the enemy bot lane just overstayed, and the Thresh even took that really nice hook. And I mean, Seraphine flashed the hook and it hit Kai'Sa. It was just beautiful. We were able to kill them. And then we were also able to contest the next Drake again, because basically the Kai'Sa wasn't there yet and the enemy team was still already fighting the Drake, which was just awful. I mean, Kai'Sa was the only one of them that was really far ahead, and they basically played without her in this case. So we secured Drake, and thanks to that we also secured Baron. And then I thought the game is pretty much in good hands right now, until we had this team fight where I don't know what went wrong, but my team just dies instantly. I mean, the Thresh gets under tower and dies. The Jinx is too far ahead and dies from the Ambessa. Tahm Kench gets shredded. I then go back into the fight and try to basically correct something. I got the Seraphine right here. And then I also have to say that I got this juicy double kill with that 1Q right here. But I also overstayed, because for some reason I thought that I can fight this Ambessa, but then I missed my EQ, which was just awful. And this meant that she, yeah, basically just fried me right here. I should have gone out, but it was a lost team fight, even though we had Baron, so the game was far from over, this was sure. But on the next Drake, the Kai'Sa completely inted by not being with her team and just being alone, so we were able to catch her here, Silas and me, and then we were just easy able to basically full-on engage in this team fight, because as I mentioned, the Kai'Sa was the only one doing real damage, so we were able to play really aggressive right here. We even tower dive here in the end with my ultimate, because yeah, I mean, it was just possible because their damage was gone, which also meant that we were able to secure our soul point. We then had this team fight right here where I engage on the bot lane, so Kai'Sa had to barrier and ult out, so she wasn't able to really join the fight again. We were able to kill Warwick and Seraphine, which resulted into a Baron. And after that Baron, somehow my bot lane dies because they push out the mid lane as 2. I don't know why, but they died. But it wasn't really important because the Baron buff was still up and the bot lane was back up when the Drake spawned, and this was our soul right here. So we started instantly. I think it was pretty bad to let that come down to a 50-50, but I'm glad that I won it. And after that, we had Drake soul and the team fight was basically already over. We were able to catch out Kai'Sa right here, and that was the game. And oh boy, that game really boosted my confidence. After this game, because it went so good, I decided it's not the time for Lee Sin yet. Now it is still the time to embrace that Jarvan, where mechanics are not needed, or not needed that much. I can focus on the fundamentals that are simply still there, because after all, I am playing in Platinum, and once I was a Diamond player, so there is still some knowledge and some autopiloting there that still works kinda good. And thanks to that, I was able to win my 4 placement games after the loss. I went 4-1 and ended up on gold 2, 97 LP, which is a pretty good outcome after these games. So now, what can I learn from this? First of all, I am really washed. I am sure that I'm not able to compete in a diamond lobby, but yet still, there is still something left. There is still a base that I can work with. I am not someone who has never touched the game and started from scratch. I am just someone who is washed, who is rusty and has to get back into the game, learn all the little things again, and then can maybe improve on myself. So now, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay tuned with the journey. Leave a like if you liked the video, and leave a comment with some critics. And now I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was a blast for me to make, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!